Peace. Welcome back to the Absolute Boss Collective. This is Dealing with Loss, episode number 2. My 44% loss on FedEx, ticker symbol FDX. You win some and you lose some. And this episode is about the one that got away. We're going to start it off like this. In the 2016 Currency song, that's currency with a $, the song is entitled FedEx. He says, pulled up like FedEx, double R headrest. And this is not one of those occasions, because this was a losing trade all around. Okay, so I took a FedEx strangle for their earnings report, which was released after market close on the 20th of December. Okay, I'll pull up the stop chart and you can see that action there. Basically, on the 20th, the stock closed at 164.35. I was looking for 175. Again, I took a strangle. So if you don't know what a strangle is, this is what a strangle is. You're basically betting on a huge move, either up or down. So you purchase both a call and a put simultaneously. Okay, so today, the 21st, it closed at 174.78. As you can see, that is very close to the upside target that I had of 175. So there's a lot of intricate details that goes into this play. Now, if you want to know all of the tips and tricks, then you're going to have to hit me up in the comments and we're going to have a sidebar conversation about that, because I'm not going to put all of the jewels out there. I'm just going to give you a taste. Okay, and if you're really about that life, you're going to have to get at the guard, and we'll deal with all of that at another time. So there's a number of lessons in here. Now, most importantly, I need you guys to understand that I know exactly what happened, what I could have done better, and how I would approach the same situation going forward. Okay? So some of the key lessons that I want to touch on is, number one, earnings are risky. You never know what's going to happen. Now, the reason why I took the earnings play is because it's FedEx. Their market leader. Had it been, a wonderful or disastrous report, there's a probability, or there's the chance that it can have a huge move, especially in the market environment that we're in now. So I invested about $700 into this play, and I was perfectly fine losing half, if not all of that. Okay, so even though I took this play, this risky play, I was prepared to deal with the consequences. Okay, so I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I wanted it to play out like Nike played out. That was a killer trade. If it wasn't for Nike, maybe I would be a little bit more disappointed at this point. Judging from the price, I told you I wanted 175. You can see that we came very close to my target. Okay. The high today was 174.78. Okay. So very close to my high target, which leads to the other lesson, which is you can be right about the direction and still lose. Okay. Now, like I said, I came close to that price. I didn't meet that price or exceed it. So when you're dealing with an earnings play, okay, you have something that's called the IV crush, okay, implied volatility crush, because this big event that we were waiting for, which is the earnings report, has come out and it has passed. So the volatility is going to drop because that big event is gone. So if the stock does not get above or below the strike that you choose, you won't get paid, baby. And this is what happened in this case. This is Absolute. I got a whole YouTube channel. Yet, I make bad trades too. Oh, you guys see my videos, you hear me build, and it seems like I got it all figured out. I don't. Okay? So let that be a lesson to you. Okay? No one can win all the time. Now, I want to show or highlight the fact that on the 20th, prior to earnings, I was able to make $125 scalping FedEx to the downside. Okay, $125.87. So when you look at the loss that I made today of $287.05, which is 43.82%, it's not that bad. Now, I did consider scalping it to make up for the loss. Yet, I didn't want to get involved with that because, number one, that's a little bit like revenge trading. So revenge trading is you lose money and then you do all within your power to try to get that money back. That's number one, which I've done this before successfully. Okay. Pretty much, all the time. You got to have your winners outpace your losers. So if you get a big loss, what do you got to do? You got to grind and make it back. And that was a theory that I had going into today's trading. Yet, I don't want to be revenge trading. Sometimes you're wrong. You have to accept that you're wrong. That's number one. Number two, if you look at the option spread, they were a little bit too wide for my taste. Going into the earnings report, I was okay with it because I'm looking for that huge move. Yet to scalp it during the day, if there is a 20 or 30 cents spread between the bid and ask, then, soon as I purchase that, I'm already in the hole by $30. The market maker is going to get me for the $30. You know what I'm saying? So I stood away from that. FedEx may not be something for me to trade. I never really traded it like that anyway. Okay. I also want to shout out my homegirl, Sister Indy, because after placing this trade on the 20th, I kind of reached out and just wanted her insight. Now, not only is this sister gorgeous, okay? Let me just put that out there. Let me just let it be known to the whole world right there. She can interpret the market action with the best of them. So I'm going to leave this up here so you can see how she kind of used a top-down approach when I just asked a simple question, her thoughts on FedEx, and how she, referenced the Dow, referenced what's been going on, and broke all of that down to give me her thoughts on FedEx. And, that's the type of approach you want to have when trading or investing, period. And definitely, if you want to do something speculative, risky, like earnings plays. Okay, this is your brother in trading and investing, signing off for the Absolute Boss Collective. Peace.